Ah, no, ah, ooh, ouch, stop it.
Alright, that's enough, goons. Why don't you take it outside?
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Good morning, Mr. Bieber. My name is Investigator Charles, and I'm here to talk about the $50,000 worth of tires that just walked out the door.
So what am I doing here?
Well, I'm here to investigate all the guilty parties. Why don't you take a good look at these numbers?
What? What are you talking about? I didn't steal anything. This has already been settled. It was Woody who took all the money and put it directly into his pocket.
Why don't you let me answer the questions around here? He might have taken it, but there's something a little fishy going around here. You better have a good story, champ.
So you think
you're on the record?
You think I'm responsible for this? That I was an accomplice and helped him pull off this scheme?
You're right, but you're wrong. You weren't smart enough to take a little profit on the side, but you're still indirectly responsible.
Really? So why don't you tell me how?
Why don't you tell me yourself? You're the sales manager. Why didn't you catch this? Haven't you heard about a little something called internal controls?
Well, at our company, we don't really worry too much about internal controls because all our employees hired go through 3 background checks as well as another check done by the local detective agency. In fact, in the past 2 decades, only less than 10 people have been terminated because of stealing.
So how did he just walk away with $50,000 worth of inventory? They aren't just like little pens. You can't just stuff them in your pocket.
Sales reps and sales managers are jointly executed the credit function for each Goodner sales outlet. During heavy sales periods, sales reps are responsible for the inventory, and sales reps often load the inventory to the customers.
I see, but obviously this led to a huge downfall. Look at you now, champ. Why did your numbers look so strong when so much inventory was just disappearing?
I don't know.
So then who had access to the accounting software, and where are the financial records?
Well, each Goodner sales outlet maintained a computerized accounting system that was purchased off the shelf. Besides the bookkeeper, unit sales managers and 2 sales reps have unrestricted access to the accounting system. Sales representatives frequently entered the transactions when our bookkeeper was too swamped with the transactions during busy periods.
You know what? That's rubbish. Where's your sales invoices and your purchasing orders? Where's all this paperwork?
Our sales reps usually just write all that information on scrap pieces of paper and use it as source documents, and we give it to for accounting purposes later on.
You're a money-making business, but this is all a little strange, don't you think?
Well, that's the culture of our company. That's just how we do business.
So he's stealing inventory, fudging documents, and then selling the tires on his own. You didn't catch this, but what about the inspectors? Didn't they see all the missing inventory?
Actually, I just started to notice this trend recently. Each sales office takes an inventory count, and they bring it to agreement with the amount that's actually on hand. It must have been Woody who fudged the numbers when he was delivering the numbers to the sales office.
So no internal controls. There's no way that this would have been caught. You could have been a ruined man. This could have gone on forever.
Well, they were all internal auditors who do the inventory count, so he would have been caught anyway.
You know what? I think I'm done here. That's all I need to hear.
Great, so I can go now?
Just wait a second. Security? Finish him up.
What? No! Ah! No! Ah!